Prince Harry no longer putting Meghan Markle's feelings above his own, expert suggests. A body language expert has reportedly claimed that Prince Harry has stopped putting Meghan Markle's feelings above his own amid their professional separation. A body language expert has reportedly claimed that Prince Harry has stopped putting Meghan Markle's feelings above his own. The couple are believed to be carrying out a professional separation, even though they did recently appear together in a joint video. Harry is undertaking solo engagements in Canada, and was not joined by Meghan in Vancouver where he is attending Invictus Games events. The Duke of Sussex's wife joined him in Vancouver in February 2024 for a promotional event, and also accompanied him to other Invictus Games events since 2017. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. They both stepped out at Invictus events in Canada over several days in February, and Meghan joined Harry at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands and Germany in recent years. Here on his own, he is completely engaged with what he is doing. Body language expert Darren Stanton pointed out how Harry's attention is always on Meghan, and that he always makes sure she is okay during their joint engagements. Stanton said, according to GB News, here, we tend to see more of his protective nature than his individual emotion as he puts Meghan's feelings above his own. While attending Invictus events in Vancouver recently, Harry was on his own. He was seen donning a dark shirt and long black jacket, waving to spectators before being escorted from the field. Stanton said, here on his own, he is completely engaged with what he is doing and who he is meeting. His passion here is incredibly visible, which isn't surprising given the Invictus Games has a huge place in his heart and is a venture he is extremely dedicated to. Stanton added, attending alone, we always tend to see the best of Harry when he's appearing solo. Harry absolutely comes into his own. He's got this massive smile, he's beaming from ear to ear, portraying his enjoyment and his happiness. We know this is authentic and a genuine emotion from him. His whole face is engaged, the crow's feet at the side of the eyes are there. During his first CFL Grey Cup appearance in Vancouver, the Duke appeared jolly and in high spirits, giving a thumbs up to Canadian football fans. There's nothing fake about his expression here. There's a high degree of animation, with him appearing to do a fist bump to someone in the crowd, Stanton said. He's completely relaxed and focused on what needs to be done. He can focus on being himself, and on interacting with those around him. As per reports, Meghan is expected to accompany her husband to the Vancouver Games in February. The Sussexes are also reportedly considering bringing their son, Prince Archie, along. Prince Harry appears without Meghan Markle at Invictus Games event. Prince Harry joined a group of school children in Vancouver for a lesson on adaptive sports without Meghan Markle by his side. Prince Harry has made his second appearance in Vancouver with a heartwarming and fun game of sitting volleyball with school children, but without his wife, Meghan Markle, by his side. The Duke of Sussex, 40, launched the Invictus Games school program at an elementary school on November 18. The father of two visited the Seaforth Armoury and spoke to pupils about the Invictus Games, an annual adaptive sports tournament for wounded and injured service personnel. Photos from the event showed Harry dressed casually in a light grey shirt and dark jeans, chatting to the young pupils and engaging in activities. In a speech aired on the social media platform X, Harry said, seeing them learn about the Invictus Games has had a profound impact on me because this is where Invictus starts to go even wider. Outside of the Invictus community and into schools in Canada, and hopefully schools around the world. Harry is in the city to promote next year's games, which take place in Whistler and Vancouver from February 8 to February 16. In February this year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex officially kicked off the countdown of the Winter Invictus Games 2025 by attending the Invictus Games 1 year to go celebrations in Whistler. The upcoming Games will be the first time the event returns to former host country Canada, and features a new debut of winter sports including alpine skiing, snowboarding, biathlon, Nordic skiing, skeleton, and wheelchair curling. Harry's appearance comes one day after he stood pitchside at the Grey Cup in Vancouver on Sunday, November 17. Prince Harry signals end to royal rift with King Charles and Prince William following Duke's latest move. Prince Harry has signalled an end to his royal rift with King Charles and Prince William following the Duke's latest move, a royal commentator has claimed. Royal biographer Hugo Vickers has suggested that the Duke of Sussex learned his lesson from criticising his family in his memoir Spare, and that people in situations like his always regret it. Vickers suggested Harry would do well to think of the future and try and build bridges rather than burn any more. He added, "I think it's quite good that he isn't saying things." The Duke of Sussex chose not to promote the paperback version of Spare, remaining silent while the memoir sold just 3,400 copies in its second week of publication. Vickers continued to tell The Sun, "Maybe he's kind of got it off his chest, maybe he has nothing really much more to say because he hasn't had much to do with his family since. He came over for the coronation. He came over to see his father when he was ill. He's been in England a few times with things like the Invictus Games and one or two other things. But he hasn't had any relations with the royal family. He hasn't been to see them." Prince Harry is not thought to be on speaking terms with his brother, Prince William, or his father, King Charles, since he stepped back from royal duties and moved to California in January 2020. The Sussexes have publicly criticised members of the royal family, signing multi-million-pound contracts with Spotify and Netflix to speak about the institution. Vickers added, "I don't think that some guy in the middle states of America appreciates a man who slags his father and family off in a book. They just don't do that sort of thing." Prince Harry's peace offering to royal family costs Duke of Sussex amid disastrous week. Prince Harry's relationships collapsed with Kate, William and King Charles after Duke's bombshell book. Prince Harry's paperback edition of Spare has failed to capture readers' attention, reaching only 73rd place in the UK charts. The Duke of Sussex's memoir sold just 3,000 copies in its second week following its release on October 24. The disappointing performance places the book well outside the official UK top 50, marking a stark departure from its previous success. The paperback version was published by Penguin Random House with no updates to its original content. This stands in sharp contrast to the hardback edition's record-breaking launch in January 2023, which became Britain's best-selling book of the year. The original version sold more than 700,000 copies in the UK alone. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.